Hey girls, so I'm going to show you exactly how I got this look using a leftover bundle that I found. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Now it's time for the unveiling. I know, I'm giving you a little silly tease, but it's all good. We're about to get real cute. So I already washed and blew out my hair the night before. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Jazz Collection Heat Protectant to prepare my hair for the press that I'm going to give. And what I like to do is just take my EAP hot comb and just really smooth out those nape hairs and those edge hairs before I get to flat ironing. So I love this flat iron, but as soon as you turn it on, it goes straight to 450. So I'm gonna lower it to 370. Please make sure you do not press your hair while it's on 450. You will definitely have a lot of damage. So you don't need a lot of heat. This is a really, really good iron. So 370 is just the perfect heat for me. And I'm just gonna press my hair to get a really smooth looking ponytail. I had shaved my hair off last year, so I haven't really had a really good trim. So I'm just going to cut off a few of those split ends that I have. I'm not worried about making everything even, but you guys can see there's a huge difference here. If you want to grow your hair out, just mind your business and drink your water. So I'm just going to take my edges out. This is what I'm going to leave out for my ponytail and begin sectioning off the two little bang portions you see. So I'm just going to kind of go at an angle, and this is the part that I'm going to pull back into the ponytail. So I'm going to section that away. Then I'm going to do two little triangles, and this is the part that I'm going to leave out. Child, these gray hairs, I just cut them right off. See you later. Sayonara, sucker. So I'm going to be using my Jazz Safe Free spray, and I love this because it is such an amazing flexible spray. Like, you can literally comb through it. You don't get all those white flecks like with the Got To Be, and it gives you an amazing hold without all that residue and build up. So I'm going to section my hair from top to bottom, and I'm going to start spraying in between those parts, and this is going to help me mold my ponytail. So just follow these steps and you will have the most laid salon looking ponytail in your life at home. Okay? You want to turn your blow dryer on cool, and this is just going to kind of freeze that spray in place, and you guys will notice your ponytail will need very little to no extra styling. It is practically molded at this point. So make sure your blow dryer is always on cool when you're trying to set your holding spray. And again, if you want to go in and cool each section, you can, but once you straighten your hair, it's pretty flexible and it stays in place. I'm just telling you guys, this is just like the most amazing trick ever. When working with the sides and the front portion of your hair, you may get some fingerprints or dents when you're setting your hair in place, and I'm going to show you guys a trick for how to kind of get rid of that. What you want to do is take your comb while the blow dryer is still on cool, and you want to pull it through. This is going to straighten out all those lumps and bumps, and voila, you guys see how smooth it is. It's lit. You guys already know, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to repeat the same thing on both sides until our ponytail is in place, in formation. Alright girls, now it is time to use our elastic ponytail holder. I like this because it does not give me a headache and doesn't break my hair. And we're just gonna pretty much just secure this around the hair. The ponytail is already molded, but as you guys can see, there's a little snafu here. So same trick, smooth it out with your comb, cool air, and mistake be gone. This side came out perfect. So now we are ready to braid our ponytail down, and I just cut it, so I'm gonna have a lot of stray hair, so I'm braiding it in a particular way. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a rubber band to kind of secure that. I want to use as little bobby pins as possible. Just to keep the texture consistent, I am going to apply 2 tracks underneath my natural hair. And what I like to do is just heat the track up on my flat iron. This is an old 2007 Tiara Monet YouTube trick. And this just allows for the glue to dry really fast, so not a lot gets transferred to your hair. You can pretty much just like slide these out and your hair will not come out. It's just a trick I've been doing for years. And I just spritzed it a little bit and air dried it, and there we go. So there's no need really for the swoop edges because they're not going to show, but I'm just going to make them really neat, and this is just a no gel way to kind of lay those edges. I'm the queen of as little bobby pins as possible, so I like to just take the edge of the track and stick that into my bun, and then I'm just going to wrap this around the base. Don't worry about the bun right now. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to cover that, but you're going to keep wrapping until you have just a piece of hair left, and then you're going to wrap that piece of hair, and that's really going to secure the ponytail for you. I'm going to do the same trick. I'm going to take little pieces of the track, the weft, and I'm going to glue that to the bun. Now this is going to give me the height I need and the coverage that I need. I'm pretty much using like 4 or 5 pieces. You can use as many as you like, and again, this will come right out, so don't be afraid or scared of the glue, guys. It's just tried and true. So now I'm going to straighten the piece of hair in the back from the ponytail, and I'm going to use that to create my genie base, and I'm just going to wrap it from both sides using spritz to kind of keep it in place, keep it shiny. You don't want to really pull because it'll flatten it. You want it to be as wide as possible. So use as little tension as possible, spritz, and air dry. I just find that using hair from both sides and going in 2 different directions just give you a nicer, neater look. So now I'm going to just blow dry this bad boy and start crimping. And I'm also using another tool from EAP Heat. This is not sponsored, guys, but they have really, really good products. And I'm just going to add some layers. You guys will see later I ended up cutting my ponytail. Just, it wasn't giving me the shebang that I wanted. But yeah, I'm just going to crimp it. And you guys, this is not your hair, so if the crimp comes out wrong, you can go back over it. Just make sure you use heat protectant and you're good to go. Girl, so remember, your hair is still intertwined in this, okay? So don't sit the crimper on it too long. You will burn it, okay? And like I said earlier, I wanted that kind of bob ponytail look. For my face shape, the shorter the ponytail for these looks, the better. So get into the finished look. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm sorry that it was a voiceover, but this is my first hair video in 11 years, y'all. I gotta get back into it, alright? Mama's a little rusty. Mama TT's a little rusty. But this was really fun. I had so much fun just filming and kind of just switching up my look a little bit. I was inspired. Let me make sure I give my credit because, honey, we don't do no copycatting and trying to own looks. You know what I'm saying? This look was inspired by Tajia Shamari, or Tajia Shamari, and I really hope that I'm saying her name right, but I will link her page right down here so you guys can check out her video. Our looks are a little different, you know, my head is a little bigger than sis, but it's cool. I had to make this work for me. But it was inspired by her. I was just like looking on YouTube trying to find some inspo, and I found her, so shout out to you, girl. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, okay? Because y'all know YouTube is real funny. There's no reason I have 700,000 followers and you guys aren't getting notified of my videos. Like, I mean, how am I supposed to be encouraged to upload? So if you guys just thumbs up this video to help me tremendously, comment, share if you care, you know, save this for later. This is a real, you know, you can find a little spare bundle in your house and do the damn thing, okay? So I love you, and I'll see you in my next video.